Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Now I'm currently in Egypt actually, and very shortly I'm heading back home to the UK, which sounds really strange because usually in my vlogs that I go along and I kind of tell the story, but I'm kind of going backwards in this one. So the reason I'm in Egypt is because over the past 7 days I've been trying to do something that I've always wanted to do. It was an idea that I had, and it had to be in the Red Sea because it's one of the most beautiful oceans in the world. So my challenge was to freestyle on the bottom of the ocean. So obviously before I came out here I needed to do a lot of research to figure out whether this was actually possible, and I came across a video from a good friend of mine, Kieran Brown, who did an experiment with a football and basically figured out how to make a football sink underwater in a pool. So I did exactly what Kieran said. I went out, bought 2 footballs, sliced the top of them, put pebbles inside them, filled them up with water, put them in the bath, and yeah, they sank to the bottom. So that was a good start. And then the next step, obviously, once I was out here in Hurghada, was to practice in the pool. So I went out, got some snorkeling gear, a mask with a snorkel so I could breathe and get used to the way the ball fell and how it moved underwater. And to be honest with you, it wasn't that bad. Straight away it worked. I was able to juggle the ball. Because it's underwater, it moves like so much slower than a normal ball, so I was able to do like 3-4 around the world in one go, which was just an amazing feeling. Anyway, bit of training in the pool. I started to experiment, kind of got down, sitting on the bottom of the pool, and after a couple of days doing that, I was actually feeling pretty good. But obviously, I wanted to take it to the big sea. But before going diving and learning a whole new skill set, I wanted to go into the sea and snorkel in the sea. So for the next couple of days, that's what I did. I went out to a slightly deeper water. It was probably like 10, 11 feet, which is obviously above my head high. So that was a bit scary, going quite deep with the ball. And there were 2 main challenges. The first one was the current. So in the Red Sea, I don't know if it's like this in all the other seas in the world, but there's quite a strong current. It's like a strong wind underwater. So as soon as I got under, the ball moved a little bit, but because I'm obviously bigger than the ball, it really moved me, and I took a few whacks to my knee on the coral, which is quite sharp, and started to bleed, which was like a little bit nasty. My first thought was, I want to get out before sharks come and get me, but they didn't come anyway. So that was the first challenge. Second challenge was the breathing. Like, my breath hold is just not good at all. I think I can hold my breath for like 30 seconds, maybe a little bit more than that, but it wasn't great. And when you go underwater, you have to breathe out. So when you breathe out, the air comes out and makes you heavier, so you sink. So for me to go down and actually freestyle, I need to breathe out, which actually scared me, because when you're sinking down and you're out of breath and you've got to kick a ball and do tricks and you're losing energy, it gets quite scary. But I did get used to it, and I think I increased my breath hold. I'd researched breathing techniques. I actually read a book by Wim Hof, which helped massively. So the next and final stage would be to actually go diving. So I enrolled on a diving expedition and turned up. It was a boat, people were lovely, started talking to people, and like everyone on the boat had been diving for years. Like, there's this one guy I was talking to, done over 100 dives, and it kind of scared me a little bit because they were talking about all these diving terms that I just didn't have a clue about. But you know, I was there to learn, and that's what I did. First dive, got all my gear on, tank, weights, everything. I was like, yes, right, let's do it, let's learn. Got in the water, started to sink, and then I actually started to panic because I had all this weight on me and I was sinking, and I was with somebody, like, they were looking after me and everything was safe, but I was putting my trust in all this equipment to keep me alive. And all of a sudden it hit me, I started to panic and get quite claustrophobic. So I said to my guide, I was like, I need to go up. So I went up, took a breath, got out of the boat, relaxed for a couple of minutes, sat on the edge of the boat, and then I felt a bit more calm and kind of realised that, you know, I'd come all this way, I needed to relax, take it one step at a time. So I went back in the water, obviously without a ball. I was just learning to dive. That was it. I mean, at this point I was thinking there's no chance I'm getting the ball out here, because I can't even get used to the swimming bit. Anyway, went under, got used to it, was absolutely fine, started to relax, started to learn more and get confident with those around me. Did a couple of dives, went back the next day, did another dive, and then, to be honest with you, I felt all right. I was like, right, this is now or never. And with diving, I didn't realise you can't dive the day before you travel home. So not today, but the day before was my last dive. Because of the oxygen, you can't fly straight home, if that makes sense. But yeah, went down with the ball. It was now or never, and yeah, I think it worked. We got some awesome pictures. There was a really cool photographer on board, which was quite lucky actually. I didn't know he was there, and when I got back on the boat, I saw all these amazing pictures. I was like, whoa, because I filmed it on my GoPro, so it was quite challenging to film it and take care of the ball, and obviously stay within a certain region and also enjoy the experience. So yeah, anyway, freestyle under the Red Sea. I think it worked, but I'll let you guys be the judge of that. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thanks for watching all the videos so far. If you are new to this channel, drop us a subscribe, and obviously a like and a subscribe with a thumbs up, and also leave us a comment what you thought of it. There's a lot of challenges that I still want to do. I've done an awful lot this year, and that wouldn't be possible without all your support. So thank you all. I love you all. I'm so grateful to every single one of you for watching and subscribing, and I guess I'll see you in the next video. Take care.